Morning, Lord Mayor. I didn't realise how long it would take me to walk. I should have got up here first. Well, it's a great turnout. Masses of people here. Great stands. I've just been around the stands. They look really interesting, good information. So everyone, I hope, will participate and look at those stands during the day. I'm not able to stay long today. I'm making the introduction because, as you know, I do believe in and I've always supported BESS from its very beginning. It was a pilot which we trialled, which was successful, and to what it's grown into now, which is a core part of what we do in the city. And anyone looks at any report we have, it always has BESS in it. How do you comply with the ideas behind BESS, the culture of BESS, in what you're doing, what you're thinking you're doing, what you propose to do? So it's an integral part of what we've got. We have our battles, but we will keep BESS, because I think BESS is an opportunity for us all to work well together and produce great stuff for the city and enhance our reputation. Now, looking at what I'm supposed to say, one of the elements today, of course, is the role of BESS leader and leading your team for the workshop. I do believe workshops are important. I know they were part of the core matter that started, but I don't think you should ever forget the core bits. You build, you amend, you adapt, but don't forget the core basics and the core values that a workshop program can bring. It needs to be in the way we do business in the corporation. It needs to be everywhere, from how we communicate with each other and our customers, and how we celebrate our successes. Also, the city and all of our workforce needs to have a consistent approach to BESS and all people involved, and how we display these core values in everyday work. And we continue to try and give the best service we can to anyone who lives, works or visits our city. As you know, we should aspire to believe excellent success and trust. I would say most people would automatically want to do it anyway. This merely spells it out and explains how you can achieve it and guides you and helps reassures people in the work they're doing. It has, of course, been a very difficult time for all our employees and everybody involved at the moment. We went through a period of a splurge of spending money we never had for many, many years. And now we're trying to correct the imbalance of trying to make sure we do it in a fair, responsible way. We've got challenges facing us, as you know, at the moment, but that doesn't mean we can't stand up to them and face them and come through successfully. I just give you one story of the quality of some of the officers we have working for the City Council. Yesterday I chaired the biggest business transformation, excellence in people management. The report from about 8 or 9 officers at various levels, not always in HR, some are outside HR, payroll was included. Every report was well written, concise, to the point, practical, and showed real tangible benefits coming to all of us in the way we operate. And their presentations already were good, and they knew what they're doing when they asked questions. This is an example of a number of officers delivering quality stuff. These are our officers. We obviously had consultants in the IT side and some of the projects of merging and migrating information from the old HRIS system to the present SAP system. But what we're now is we are delivering it. We have these skills. We need to encourage and enhance them and need to recognise good work when it's given. Today is a chance for you all to have a say about BESS, to give me and everyone else your views. What has worked, what hasn't worked, how you can see improvements, design and shape the future. So not only do we keep BESS, but we improve it. The budget for BESS is far less now, because obviously it came through excellence in people management and other spin-offs. Now it's down to its core budget. But the real point about BESS is yourselves. The people sitting here, that's what it's really about. How you deliver being team leaders, being best team people. And that is in yourselves to deliver. You need help a little bit in having the opportunity to come together and share experience and what's working, what isn't. But really it's intrinsically all about the quality of yourselves. As you know, I initiated the Chairman Awards, which in a sense is another thing, which is recognition of how good so many of our employees are. And the object of the exercise was, and I could never quite believe it, but when we have such a large workforce, no one thought there should be something special to reward those people who do that extra bit. And it's all recommended by people in house to get onto the list. And it's never failed to amaze me at the quality of the entrance, the quality of the people, and of those who were successful, shortlisted. And also I produced on service recognition. Whether in this topsy-turvy world we have now, the length of service will be so regularly achieved, but some of the loyalty of some of the people who have worked here for in excess of 25, 35 years is quite remarkable. It's really part of a family. And the least we can do is appreciate all they've done and contribute over the years to the success of our city. We had a record amount of nominations this year to the Champion Awards, and this is a testament. There are so many people who have delivered hard work and dedication in our staff. As you know, it takes place in November at the ICC, and I wish all the partners the best of luck. That's my one manufactured joke at the morning, but you've got to be wide awake to get that one. I'm sure you've heard of the Best Dragons Den, and this concept was born out of feedback from best leaders who said this would be a good idea. They told us teams need more resources and support to carry out projects. I mean, the thing about the Dragons Den is small sums of money, but they're things you wouldn't have to do those small little extras which make things so better. I always remember the one when they were talking about having a bench and a bit of a garden area outside so they could go out at breaks and sit out there and relax. And no one ever thought about why don't you just spend a bit of money doing that, getting a nice bit of bench. The whole package cost £1,000, I think, and it meant better enjoyment of work, a better team spirit, and all in all, worth every penny. It was a very good presentation. I would have liked to stay myself to do another Best Dragons Den. Most enjoyable. Unfortunately, I'm nearly always behind in everything. And I feel like the White Rabbit, if anyone ever read the story about the White Rabbit, I'm always looking at my clock and dashing along. But I couldn't avoid coming and opening this because it's something I believe in so strongly. We have created a process for the team to attain this funding, and obviously that's based on a popular series. The Dragon Star concept done by us is much, I think, softer, more gentle, and much more rewarding. Instead of having exceedingly wealthy people as dragons, we have people who just care about customers and Birmingham, team-working partners, and the core values of belief, excellence, success, and trust. So we wanted to give you the opportunity to see inside the den for yourself. So today we'll be later on having a presentation by the Forward to Work team from the Development Directorate. And this is a live Dragons Den pitch, and I'm sure we're all joining wishing them, the Forward to Work team, the best of luck. So today is a momentous one because we've been under pressure throughout. One thing I will protect is keeping Best alive and well. But his success does depend on your contribution to it. It's the people who make it. We can enable it, we can give the opportunity, but it won't work without you or what you put into it. The Dragon session, I understand, is going to be Andrew Potter, who's very kindly stepped in for me, who's a Director of Engagement Manager, Tarek Chaudhry, Assistant Director of HR, and Raphaela Goodby, Engagement Recognition Manager. I would particularly like to just thank Tarek, who helped me so much in creating Best in the first initial stages and continuing his support throughout. And of course, Raphaela and Sammy, and always Sammy, always a delight to meet, welcome, cheering when you arrive at the function, and know you actually are welcome and a genuine welcome. These people and many others have helped to make its success to it is today. So, I would like now to welcome the Dragons onto the stage, and I'll filibuster while they get up to the stage. It's a long walk for them all. And I hope you all have a great and most enjoyable day. I wish you all the best, and hope the Dragons Den goes successfully. Thank you all very much.